The Hetalia creatures are cute, and at the same time, they're one of the most mysterious elements of Hetalia. Many of them are immortal, and some can even talk. Others are basically multiple, and some can even breathe outside of the water. Now, of course, this could be blamed on the inconsistencies of the show, but I really want to dig in on what's below the surface of these creatures. Now, of course, this video was just made for fun, and it isn't exactly a full-blown series. It's more like entertainment. Probably one of the most infamous characters is Gilbert, which makes absolute sense. The thing is, he's immortal, but he's just a bird, and that's pretty much impossible. If we exclude the fact that he's basically a god in this universe, usually canaries, which I presume to be his species, only live up to 10 years, maybe more than that. The fact that he's still alive even after the Battle of Lake Peipus, which took place in the 12th century, is pretty baffling. But you see, Gilbert might not be immortal, because in canon it's shown that there are many Gilberts. It could be that Prussia replaces them after they die, which is a very sad thought. But it doesn't really work well with the rest of the lore of the entire creatures, since there are creatures like Hanatamago, who appears to only be one and appears to be pretty consistent throughout the show. So I thought of something. This really isn't 100% true. And again, it's for fun, but I feel like some of the animals could be representations of regions of the country, and they can be representations of the things in their lives. Because America has a pet cheese. Cheese is pretty common and a popular food in America. Yes, it's not just a condiment, and yes, I do admit I did eat a slice of cheese when I was younger. This explains why they're immortal, because you really can't take out the obsession of Americans with cheese. And as far as I think of it, I'm pretty sure provinces are also gonna be immortal alongside their countries. Although there's something wrong about this series, which is, why is it inconsistent? Because first of all, not all characters in Hetalia have pets, and America has several of them. I feel like there's simply a lot of reasons why someone can have a pet. I think the reason why not all of the Hetalia characters have pets is because some of them just don't have very big things in life that could be personified into a creature. And if they don't, I'm pretty sure they don't wish to have that personified. Which brings me back to what I said like 5 seconds earlier. The several reasons could be that one character has something personified, which is their love for cheese, and because of that they literally create a creature, and another one is that some of these characters simply discover this animal. When they get emotional connection to them, they simply become immortal because it would make the countries pretty depressed. Another reason to why is that some characters just get these magical creatures because they're magical. They can see these. The case of England and Flying Mint Bunny. I think that the most angstiest reason I have is that these characters simply have these creatures to cope with their sadness and loneliness. Of course, that isn't the case with Finland, but it's probably the case with Prussia, England, and some other characters. England is shown to be a pretty lonely man, and that's why he has these magical creatures. Prussia simply thinks that he's lonely, and the only character that he can talk to pretty much is Germany. Then again, he doesn't even notice that Gilbert is on top of his head, which could probably be like him forgetting about his own loneliness. To sum it up, I'm pretty sure the most plausible theories is that number 1, the characters simply see these creatures and then form emotional bonds with them, that's why they're immortal, and that some characters are just magical, so they have these magical companions as well. Now, this is a pretty long video, so to end it up, here's a happy note.